A Tennessee good morning, y'all, from K8BYP, reaching into the email bag. An email from one of our subscribers who has gotten a low wire 20-meter dipole working, QRP, and he's using FT8 and RBN for testing, which is not a bad idea. And he's showing, what can I read? 14 M minus 12 dB, minus 13, minus 5, Australia. All that. 5 watts earlier today. Have a screen capture at 5 watts. Then all the shouting started. There's a bunch of lids on FT8 running way excess power for what's supposed to be a low power service. What's that mean? Can only mean their antennas are junk. FT8 is useful for me to compare antennas. Clean half hour of 5 watts after the lids give up shouting at splattering levels. So we've got the proper phrasing, proper context, and the proper amount of contempt here. So just perfect balance of all. And on the topic of fake tuners and verifying, and a really good test, verifying what I've stated about the fake tuner at the feed point, or at the transmitter, causing a mismatch because it cannot be anything except 50 in and 50 out from the transmitter looking outward. And there's no magic tuner, no magic matching device that can be that, which is 50 ohms in and out, and also some different value. It's an extreme contradiction. Guess which rows are using the internal tuner, which are going straight into 1.12. What that means is that he had measured a 1.12 SWR minor, and had used the fake tuner to do what the MAME they have on the air of touching it up. That's not a radio term. I don't know why they're into touching things, but guess which are which? 15, 16, 70 dB, 4 dB. Here's the numbers. See the difference? A decimal place. This is on Reverse Beacon Network. Not a single double-digit SNR using the internal tuner. What the touching it up did was cost 5 dB. The amount of power not emitted at 1.12 is a very small reflection coefficient. There is no prayer that a difference of 1.12 SWR is going to equal 5 dB. But definitely a problem of using a fake tuner at the transmitter, causing a mismatch. That cuts the forward power, and then the radio sees the mismatch caused by the fake tuner and cuts the transmit power back. That would absolutely account for it. And the thing to note here, this is a valid experiment that can be done by just pushing a button. This is not an invalid experiment like pretending that we're going to go out and put clamps on feed lines out at the antenna. This test takes a couple of seconds to set up. Going out and putting fairy tale clamps on a transmission line takes minutes or hours. And the propagation conditions are pretty variable right now, so it's this is valid. So really good testing and independent verification of what I've been telling you. And I suggested he send this to CQ magazine. Turns out CQ is apparently insolvent. They're looking for funding to keep going, so that's unfortunate. So it's unfortunate they have to. So anyway, there's today's blurb on making a proper antenna. Okay, BYP,